Hi everybody, today where is the tornado, description of tornado, where is the most happened tornado, and extreme example of tornado. This is Malik at CBC News.
A big crash caused a huge traffic problem. The victim had serious injuries to the head and to the side. Here is Alexandre Levati at CBC News. Now, the description of a tornado. First, what is a tornado? A tornado is a whirlpool of extremely violent wind originating on the base of a cloud of thunderstorm when the conditions of cutting of wind are favorable in the low atmospheres. Very low tornado can also develop on the clouds of shower. Second, how a tornado is formed. Tornadoes are usually the extreme result of a very large thunderstorm called a supercell. During the storm, cold air and warm air combine. The cold air gets dropped as the warm air rises. The warm air eventually twists into a spiral and forms a funnel cloud. The sky turns a very dark green color, and the tornado's beginning is destruction.
Now for my first question, what is the causes? Now I will answer of this question. Tornado conditions are caused when different temperature and humidity meet to form thunderclouds. In the United States, warm wet wind from the Gulf of Mexico move northward in the spring and summer, meeting colder, dry Canadian wind moving southward. The place where these two winds meet is called a dry line. High, dry air coming from the north pole of the top of low coming. Most Gulf air is a height of over 1,000 feet. The warm southern wind try to rise, but the cold northern are block them. The crash causes that worm trapped in a rotate horizontally between the two air mass. At the same time, the sun heard the blow warming the more air that continue to try and rise. Finally, the rising warm wind becomes strong enough to force to first its left up tough to the colder air layer. Thanks. Now, how it's measured. Tornadoes are measured using the Fujita scale. This is done by looking at the damages the tornado has caused and estimating the wind speed. In the United States, the Fujita scale has been replaced by the enhanced Fujita scale of Fujita. Now I will explain you the different type of the Fujita scale. The first one is F0. It is wind of less than 115 kilometers. F1, it's wind from 116 to 180. Damages is rough. F2, strong. Wind from 180 to 250 kilometers. Turns our roofs. F3, severe damages. Wind are from 252 to 330 kilometers. Partially destroy house. F4, very severe winds from 331 to 416 kilometers. It's destroy house. And the last one, the F5, it's complete destruction. It destroy house, building, car, all in this tragic.
How does a tornado travel? This meteorological phenomenon has a destructive power equal to that of a tropical cyclone in the square meter, but is of duration and of area limited. It concerns a corridor of some 100 meters wide and some kilometers long. Certain tornadoes engendered the strongest wind indicated in the surface of the globe. They kill every year some 300 to 400 persons, among which 150 in the United States.
Now I will explain you the different parts. Visible parts of tornado included the condensation tunnel, which is formed by the pressure drop condensing water vapor, and the debris clouds, which is caused by the wind of tornado picking up soil and debris. The tornado itself is a rapidly spinning vortex of air, a powerful updraft. Some tornadoes also have downdraft in their center, which form a calm, clear area similar of the eye of tornado. Tornado, tornado like this many also have smaller subcategories of 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 suctions vorticity circling inside of them which can produce more severe damages. These are called multi-vortex tornado.
When does a tornado happening? A tornado develops near the updraft of a thunderstorm, being in an environment where winds in the first kilometers of the atmosphere change not only strength but also direction with the height. The supercellular thunderstorms are mostly associated to tornadoes because of the configuration, particularly when cut through by winds around the latter. Now, the example close to home. October 31st, 2012, a weak F0 tornado touched down near the town of Mont-Laurier, Quebec, destroying a barn of blowing road sign over. It was the 6th confirmed tornado for Quebec in 2012.
And now for my last question, what is a tornado alley? Tornado alley is a colloquial term of the area of the United States where the most tornadoes are frequent. A tough and official location is defined. The area in between the Rocky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains are usually associated with it. In the heart of Tornado Alley, building codes are often stricter than those for the parts of USA, requiring strange net roofs and more secure connection between the building and its foundation. Other common precautionary measures include the construction of storm cellars and the installation of tornado sirens. Tornado awareness and media weather coverage are also high.
Finally, the deadliest tornado. The deadliest tornado in world history was the Dulcipur Salturia tornado in Bangladesh on April 26, 1989, which killed approximately 1,300 people. Bangladesh has had at least 19 tornadoes in its history, kill more than 100 people, almost half of the total for the rest of the world. Thank you for watching this new cast, and at next week at CBC News.